Dads, what single moment made your whole life fall apart? The day I became paralyzed for my kids was the day I found out what they really thought of me. It happened during my 16-year-old daughter Elara's birthday party. I was grilling burgers when I noticed our pool gate had blown open in the wind. My 4-year-old son Tommy was nowhere to be seen. Then I heard the splash. Without thinking, I sprinted and dove in fully clothed. Tommy was face down at the bottom of the deep end. I grabbed him and threw him toward the shallow end with everything I had. He landed safely on the pool steps, coughing up water but breathing. That's when I realized I couldn't feel my legs. The dive into shallow water had compressed my spine. C4 vertebra, they said. Complete paralysis below the chest. But Tommy was alive, and that's all that mattered. For 3 months, my family was incredible. Elara quit her job to help with my care. My wife Jennifer postponed her nursing degree. Even Tommy, barely understanding what happened, would bring me his favorite toys and sit quietly during my physical therapy sessions. I genuinely thought the accident had brought us closer together. But kids grow and memory fades. Within 6 months, Elara was complaining about lifting me into bed. Jennifer started mentioning how much easier life would be if I just accepted my limitations instead of fighting for independence. Tommy began flinching when I reached out to hug him. The breaking point came during Elara's high school graduation. I'd been working with a new experimental therapy program and could actually stand for short periods using braces and crutches. I wanted so badly to stand and applaud when she walked across that stage. But as I started to rise, Elara caught my eye and shook her head sharply. Later, she told me it was embarrassing and people were staring. She said I looked scary trying to walk. That night, I overheard Jennifer on the phone with her sister. I know it sounds terrible, but sometimes I wish he hadn't made it out of that pool. This isn't living, it's just existing as his caretaker. My therapist, Dr. Martinez, had warned me about this. The hardest part isn't the chair, he said. It's watching people's true feelings surface when they think you're not looking. So I started planning. I secretly enrolled in online college courses, got certified in web design, started freelancing and building a client base. I saved every penny in a separate account Jennifer didn't know about. Meanwhile, I pretended to be the grateful invalid they wanted. Elara graduated and immediately moved 3 states away for college. She called twice in 4 months. Tommy started calling Jennifer mom and me by my first name, Kale. When I corrected him, Jennifer said I was being controlling and to let it go. Jennifer filed for divorce on our 20th wedding anniversary. She said she'd done her time and deserved to be happy. She wanted the house, most of our savings, and primary custody of Tommy. That's when I revealed my lawyer had been documenting everything for 2 years. The recorded conversations, the financial independence, the evidence of emotional abandonment. In our state, recordings are legal when one party consents. Jennifer got half the house value, and that's it. Shared custody of Tommy. No alimony, since I could support myself. The best part? Elara called crying after she graduated college, saying her loans were crushing her and could I help. I reminded her that she found my disability embarrassing and said I was scary. I told her that people who find you scary don't typically come to you for money. She hung up. Last month, Jennifer came to my apartment. She'd been laid off from her nursing job, and her new boyfriend had left her. She was facing eviction and wanted me to take her back for Tommy's sake. I looked at this woman who once told her sister she wished I'd drowned, now begging for help in my doorway. I said, Jennifer, you taught me that disability is just a state of mind. The only disability I ever had was believing that saving my son meant I owed you my dignity. Tommy lives with me now, full time. He calls me dad again. We're working on learning sign language together just for fun. My web design business is thriving. Sometimes the people you save are the ones who drown you slowly. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you remember how to save yourself.